Mazel Morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm sitting here with Dr. Phil's barber. It's Ben Soffer.
It's been a while since I've had to do anything. I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to twiddle my thumbs. I'm a little
off the top.
Oh, man. Joshy. Oh, fuck. I forgot to ask. When does this come out?
Whenever you want it to come out, hun.
I just want to know if we should be talking about Thanksgiving.
We should.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
And I'm not cutting that out. We're not cutting out a single thing from this
maybe
episode.
You should. Maybe just that little part.
We're flying
cool.
live. I'm
so excited for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Ooh,
same here.
Yeah.
I love
Josh,
it.
Let's talk about Thanksgiving, okay? Where are you for Thanksgiving?
I'm at my wonderful mother-in-law's house. It's going to be fan-flippin-tastic. There's potentially going to be a new Peck, and by that I mean a new. My sister-in-law is pregnant. I'm just saying it's going to be a new Peck, but she's supposed to give birth in the next 2 weeks. We might have a new guest at Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Well, congrats to them. God willing, everything is nice and easy, happy, healthy. That is wonderful news.
Bizrat Hashem, poo, 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 poo.
Poo! And what are we eating, Josh? What are we eating? That's all anybody cares about.
Alert,
what is Josh
turkey. A fucking, I don't know, stuffing. Let's go nuts. What are you eating, more importantly?
Honestly, Josh, this is going to be like the worst thing for some people that I've ever said. I think the Thanksgiving meal is just dreck. I think it is just crap. Because the truth is, when what you're waiting for is worse than everything that comes before it, you have a fundamental problem with the meal. You have a fundamental problem. I'm in on your mac and cheese. I'm in on your green bean casserole. I'm in on your stuffing. I'm in on your mashed potatoes. I'm in on your any way that you can make a potato, an au gratin, anything like that. I'm so in. I hate regular roast turkey. I think it's dry. I think it's no good. 1 in 10 is juicy. But even if it's juicy, I wish I was having chicken. I wish I was having duck. I think roast turkey is awful. So what do? We made a reservation at Polo Bar. And we're going to be going out and having a lovely meal. And then I'll probably have like a dinner, maybe like a Friday night dinner or something. Not Thanksgiving themed, though. Not. Because to me, the meal itself is not good. It's not good.
So you're going to Thanksgiving at Ralph Lauren's Polo Bar in the city, an impossible res. If you know, you know.
Yes.
And you're forgoing the Thanksgiving meal. Who will be attending said Polo Lounge wonderful fest?
It'll just be me and Claudia. We're just doing the two of us. That's it. That's it. Keeping it small, quaint. Probably see our family other time during that end of the weekend. But that night, just us.
You know who else I imagine is having a Thanksgiving like that?
Who?
Elon Musk. All right, I went to.
Now that I say it, it sounds sad.
I ate for one. Sorry.
Now that you say it, it sounds sad. But I was very excited. This was a choice.
I believe it was a choice.
Because the Thanksgiving meal is bad.
I'm getting a vasectomy in the morning, and we're having Thanksgiving, the two of us, at night. No family for me.
It was my choice. You don't like the Thanksgiving meal. Don't lie. And this is no shade on Paige's mom's cooking, okay? In case she's listening, I'm sure you're a wonderful cook.
I love Thanksgiving. I love it. And I hate turkey. Hate it.
Yeah, you hate turkey. Yes, hate it.
But let's all do this. Let's make our perfect menu. I'll start. So first you need a nosh, right? And don't get me started with that. Just wait. We're going to eat early anyway. First of all, the meal should be between 3 and 4. First up, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, agreed.
And a minute later than 4 is sick.
Agreed.
But
too late.
There needs to be now the O'Brien family, my wife's family, they do a beautiful something called the dip. It's a family dip. This is cream cheese, mayo, and du monde. What's it called? It's a certain kind of seasoning. I don't know what it's called. Cafe de DL Hughley. I don't know. I don't know the name of the seasoning, but Beaumont seasoning. That's it. And it's like this creamy, delicious. There's like celery in it. You use big Frito scoops. I know it sounds crazy. It's delish.
Delish. I love a dip.
So you get the dip going. Then you do a baked brie. Come on. In a phyllo dough pastry thing. Then you're doing, then you also get an apricot jam. Nice. Start with that, right? And then you do a crudité. Fine. Perfect. Nice, like homemade ranch thing. Maybe a green goddess dressing. Shout out The Great Bake by Melissa. Patent pending. Let's give her a residual. Nice. Right? And we're grazing. And we're doing drive-bys. Popping a couple to the fat face. Okay. Then you sit down. I want a homemade bread. I want a Parker House roll. I want a biscuit. And I want good fresh butter with fleur de sal, baby. That crispy. I want those salt flakes to shine like crack rocks. Beautiful on that butter, right? Gotta cut through the fat. Then I want a medley. I want a baked macaroni and cheese. I want some kind of potato dish. I'm not a mashed potatoes man, but I know that people like it. I want a nice sweet potato with that baked marshmallowy thing. Or do like a souffle. You don't have to do the baked marshmallows. Hey, we're not in Wisconsin. Maybe that's not for you. But give me something, a nice sweet potato thing. Then I want a winter vegetable medley thing chopped up. I'm talking turnips. I don't know any other ones.
A carrot.
I'm talking a gourd. I want roots and gourds.
Okay.
And I'm in gorge.
Roasted root vegetables. Okay.
I'm talking rutabaga.
Maybe a beet? A beet?
Sure. And I want a nice maple syrup drizzle on that thing. Great. Yeah, so I want those carbs, those veggies, of course, string beans, string bean casserole. That's one of my faves. And yeah, I don't care about the turkey. Do with it what you want. That's going to be my plate. And from the Little Pie Company in New York, the sour cream apple pie is so sick. Go get it right now. I ordered them for my birthday. They're my favorite thing. The sour cream apple pie. They also do a New York cheesecake. They do everything, but the apple pie is next level. And yeah, and then just spend the rest of the night tooting and being with family and watching football and tooting.
You ordered your own pie on your own birthday?
I ordered 3.
And you said my reservation was sad. Olivia. Olivia, what do you think is missing from Josh's? I think that was an absolute feast. I think everything there was fantastic, but in case there are some missing items.
I have to agree. I think everything in there is perfection. The only thing that I might add is my grandmother every year without fail makes this incredible cheese log. And I'm not sure what kind of cheese it is, but she's got spices and herbs just rolled all over that thing. Some little pecans. You get that with some, just little like water crackers. And you just go to town before your meal. And then there's a beautiful like fruit salad usually. And then, I'm not a big turkey person either. I find it dry, and I know I'm crazy. I don't really like gravy. So maybe like for me, I would love like a honey ham to kind of still, like a roast ham or something. That's like really going to scratch the itch for me.
You see, the three of us just sat here and said we don't like turkey, and we were almost worried that we were going to offend people. You're like, you're not going to hear this. I don't like gravy. No one does. Nobody likes this crap. That's right. I have a question. Why are we killing 46 million turkeys? Let's kill somebody else. The ham sounds great. I'm not going to eat it, but I'll have a chicken. Why? What is it with the obsession with the turkey? The turkey is not good. We're wasting these turkeys. I would vote to switch the whole holiday to duck. How sick would that be? We all just have a gorgeous duck.
A Peking duck.
I was going to say, imagine this, Josh. you come over. We have everything you just had. And then we have these little tortillas. We have a little hoisin sauce. We have some scallions. We have a Peking duck. And you make a little Mushu wrap. God, that's Thanksgiving. That's Thanksgiving.
Yes. Make Mushu great again. I'm in.
Make Mushu great again. Mushu is it.
Yeah, Mushu is it.
Nobody's ever dared to ask, how many calories do you think are in 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce?
I don't know.
That shit is thick.
Today's episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by HelloFresh. Look, the holidays are right around the corner, and HelloFresh can help take the stress out of dinner by delivering everything you need to cook up tasty meals right to your door. And with HelloFresh's 15-minute meals, these quick fixes can help you get a wholesome meal on the table in less time than it takes to get delivery. I love not having to go to the store. I know that HelloFresh is going to be here. I don't need to worry about, does the store have all the recipes? Am I going to figure out parking? Did I forget my wallet? That's going to take at least an hour between like door to door. Forget about it. It's right here at my door and it's delish. And you can just pick your meals, decide on a delivery date, and sit back. And by the way, HelloFresh is so much more than just delicious dinners. They can help take the hassle out of every mealtime occasion with easy breakfasts, quick lunches, snacks, all delivered along with your weekly box. I'm telling you, they've got over 45 weekly recipes and over 100 curated picks from the HelloFresh market. Me and the fam love it. So go to HelloFresh.com/goodguysfree and use code goodguysfree for free breakfast for life. 1 breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/goodguysfree with code goodguysfree. Remember, that code's very important. Good Guys Free at HelloFresh.com with code goodguysfree. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. I'm so glad that Earnin is sponsoring and promoting on the podcast because basically, so Earnin is an app that helps millions of Americans to feel self-sufficient without falling into debt traps. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you can earn will be in your hands today with Earnin. Basically, Earnin gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Now, as of recently, I haven't needed something like Earnin, but throughout my life, having a single mother, we went through financial insecurity, some more challenging times, and having access to something like Earnin where we knew that we would be able to, get enough to sort of pay that bill or pay for some things that we needed without having to sweat it would have been huge. It would have given us so much ease and just relief. And Earnin's a part of your financial routine, and you can join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about financial stability, security. It gives me peace of mind. So download Earnin today, EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple Play Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in Good Guys under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help the show. Good Guys under podcast, subject to your available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Yeah, there's molasses in that. But I'm telling you, Mushu doesn't get enough, it just doesn't get enough shine. If Olivia Rodrigo gave Mushu its flowers, I'm telling you, Big Mushu would be going Meshuga.
Big Mushu would be going Meshuga. Title of the episode. Big Mushu going Meshuga. It is, absolutely. And Big Mushu deserves its day in the limelight. It does.
Can we talk about current and former? Growing up, right, the words Mugu Gai Pan was more a part of my lexicon. Of Chinese takeout. Mushu, Mugu Gai Pan, Egg Foo Young.
Bun Zhao. I don't know if you did that one. But
what's
Bun
that?
Zhao is very good. Thai. It's sort of like a pad Thai, but a little bit different. It was a Bun Zhao and came with a little bit of an acidic sauce. Delish.
But it's no longer, they don't even do, those are more, I found, East Coast dishes. I don't see them a lot on West Coast Chinese menus.
especially the egg foo young, I think I would agree. The egg foo young is a period piece. There's something about it that is very 90s egg foo young.
Yeah, it sounds like a rapper's name.
That's young egg foo.
Yeah, or like you're from East LA. What's up, egg foo? You know what I'm saying?
My boy, young egg foo.
That's nuts.
Young egg foo. Oh my God. Yeah, I love Chinese.
Oh
Chinese
my God.
Chinese takeout in the city, though, has also, I think, gone downhill. I feel like you could just order in from anywhere back in the day and it would be spectacular. And now they are a dime a dozen, Josh. You can't find good Chinese anywhere.
Well, why don't we talk about the utter witch hunt on MSG, which it turns out MSG is just the delicious part.
Yes, total witch hunt. Seems incredibly xenophobic. I don't know what the fuck that was. But apparently MSG is just the ultimate umami bomb and makes everything taste delicious. That and cornstarch. Cornstarch, you need it. It's a thickener. It's what takes that brown sauce from soy to silky. Okay?
You are so right. And growing up, because of my mom being on some version
you don't even
of a
need
diet,
to finish this sentence. Every mother, no cornstarch.
Oh, man. She would, I'd literally be sitting there and I would hope she would forget. And then she'd be like, chicken and broccoli, no cornstarch. And just 8-year-old Josh would be like, fuck.
That's at least better than sometimes you'd get a sauce on the side. And believe me, you don't want to see that chicken undressed.
No.
You don't. That chicken is pale as a ghost. Not a seasoning in sight.
But what, like General Chow's chicken, orange chicken, Kung Pao chicken, these are all creations of America. Like, this is not true Chinese food.
Correct. These are deliciously fried pieces of chicken in some type of a sweet, tangy sauce with cornstarch to thicken it and MSG to make it the best of your life. But yes, the war on MSG, fucked up.
I don't like it.
No, and that guy Logan, the TikToker who does the cucumbers, you've seen him?
Yes.
He's the one he's single-handedly changing our opinions on MSG.
Right.
I bet you MSG is through the roof because of him.
He adds it, right?
He adds it to everything.
I love that. I love it. Have you seen
and maybe he'll die, maybe he won't. We'll see.
Have you seen an influencer on TikTok called Bosh?
No.
Bosh. Do it.
What does he
It's
do?
Fun. Bosh.
Bosh.
So he is.
Bosh.
I actually follow his son, who's a boxer. That's how I discovered him. Big John lives up to his name. Big dude, loves Chinese food, lives in the UK, and he'd be like, Saturday nights are for fucking Chinese. And he just goes, and he'll put in an order, dog, that is so epic and legendary, and he'll be like, hello, Peter. He's like, it's Big John here. And then it'll be like shrimp balls and fucking chicken chow mein, regular chow mein, special fried rice, sweet and sour pork, Hong Kong style. Like, it's all this cool British ways that they eat it. And then it's so ill. It'd be like shrimp, prawn balls, shrimp chips, and then he'll end it, curry sauce, and then he'll end it with, and one for me. Bosh. And his order is just so epic, and I'm trying to. He on his Instagram once he wrote out the order, and okay. This was just one for him.
What's his name?
Big John 1. John
Big John
Bosch.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, love him.
Okay. Special fried rice, chicken chow mein, chicken balls, salt and chili chicken, Singapore rice noodles, salt and chili king prawn, chili crispy beef, salt and chili chips, curry sauce, barbecue pork ribs, prawn crackers, bosh.
What the hell is a prawn cracker? That's what I want to know.
I think like a shrimp chip.
Wow.
And I write him, dude. He posts this shit. Oh no, the guy at the Blue Orchid is in the Blue Orchid, which is in the UK, a Chinese restaurant. I gotta try it. And the guy who works there is Richard. Hello, Richard. It's Big John.
I've even heard of the Blue Orchard. It's a famous Chinese place, I think. Very famous.
In the UK?
In the UK.
Cool.
I think so. Or wait, what comedian did we have? What British comedian?
Jim Jeffries. But he's
Jim Jeffries, Australian.
Aussie.
Australian. Yes, okay. Maybe it was different.
He was talking about Mott 32, which is famous.
Yes.
But that's in Vancouver and Vegas.
Wow, we need to try. This is our show to Hulu, Josh. The top 10 Chinese food places in the world, and we'll review them. Wow.
Why don't we do top 10 of every place? Top 5.
Every place. Yes, I'm in. It's called the top 5. Wow.
Yes. Great.
Okay, cool. I'll do it for free. Not.
No thanks. Hey, can I bring up something to the group? I recently have been having to use lip balm because Josh has been a little dry. I'm going to ask you guys something, okay? I'm going to apply it on the podcast, and you tell me how I can walk around like this, okay? And this is incredible lip gloss. This is from Jack Black, sponsor of the podcast. I love Jack Black. Everything they do is perfect. This is not an indictment on Jack Black. This is an indictment on lip gloss. Are we ready? Chapstick, lip gloss, I don't care what it is. You're a fucking Carmex man, whatever you are, you know? Okay, here, ready?
And if you're not watching the podcast, I'll try to describe it, but you should be watching it on YouTube. Josh is looking very strange.
I have loved Masterclass since 2020. I used to see these commercials with brilliant luminaries from Spike Lee to Jodie Foster, Judd Apatow, Gordon Ramsay, Chris Voss, the famous FBI negotiator. And I would think, there's just no way. There's got to be a catch to this. They're not literally giving away all their secrets and advice, but they are. And it's because of Masterclass. It's changed my level of confidence in my area of work. And it's a meaningful gift this season for you or anyone on your list, because you can both learn from the best to become your best, from leadership to effective communication. Masterclass, you can watch it on TV, listen in audio mode, which I do at the gym because I'm one of those weirdos. I like to learn at the gym. Masterclass instructors are your own personal mentors. They're going to help you reach the next level. Like, I was just watching Jodie Foster's entire masterclass on filmmaking, and I just feel like it gave me so many little things that I would have never known unless I heard it from a literal luminary like Jodie Foster. Now, memberships start at $120 a year for unlimited access to one-on-one classes with all 180 plus masterclass instructors. So this holiday season, give one annual membership and you'll get one free at masterclass.com/goodguys. It's a meaningful gift this season. Right now, you can get 2 memberships for the price of one at masterclass.com/goodguys. Masterclass.com/goodguys. Offer terms apply. I don't need to promote Hero Bread on the Good Guys podcast. It promotes itself because we all love bread, and it's insane that bread has not been optimized. Oh, wait, Hero did it. How is it that after all these years, we're here feeling guilty about eating one of the most delicious things on earth when science and health exists? And we don't have to feel that way because Hero Bread took all that guilt out of bread, baby. First of all, it tastes delicious. My son, who literally, I tried to get him to eat mashed potatoes yesterday, and he was like, not for me. I'm like, are you really my child? He is the discerning factor about taste. And if Hero Bread didn't taste like anything but bread, he wouldn't be about it. But it tastes like bread. He loves it, whether I'm making him French toast, a sandwich, maybe I'm making him a delicious wrap. They've got tortillas, buns, whatever it is you need from the bread category, Hero's got you. But here's the best part. It's high fiber, it's ultra low net carbs, and 0 grams of sugar per slice, right? And it's lower calories than the top selling version, and with 5 to 10 grams of protein in every serving. Plus, for the holidays, they've got croissants, brioche slider rolls, whatever you need. So here's the best part. Visit hero.co and use code GOODGUYS at checkout for 10% off your first purchase. That's hero.co with code GOODGUYS for 10% off your first order.
He's
light layer. I can't, Olivia, be honest. You're here. I can't walk outside like this. I look crazy, dog.
Oh, are your lips glistening? I can't see. They're glistening?
Oh my God. I look like I just ate a Krispy Kreme. Like,
yeah. Let me see. Yeah, they're glistening for sure. Absolutely.
I'm a grown up, dude. I'm a
No,
grown man.
they're too glistening for a grown man.
I'm married to a woman.
Yeah, too glistening. Too glistening.
What do I do?
Honestly, you just deal with chapped lips. The thing is, it's that season, Josh. It's dry season. I take 2 Zyrtex now. My skin gets so crackly, my eczema pops back up, but I do nothing about it. I'm not going to lotion myself every day. I'm not going to apply Vaseline, or in this case, a gorgeous Jack Black to my lips. I'm not doing that right now. I'm not. That's it. I use their gorgeous deodorant every day because it's fantastic.
All their products.
I love Jack Black.
All their
Love
products.
it. And it makes me feel, Josh, like a fucking man. When I put on that deodorant, and it might be because on other days I wear my wife's deodorant, but when I wear my own Jack Black deodorant, I feel like a man.
And let me tell you, even their lip balm's outstanding. I love to put it on at night, and I feel fancy in my dreams. But it's minty. It's delish. Shea butter. Oh, let me ask this. This will be a fun segment with Olivia. Okay, tell me what would be a what's it called? Like a deal breaker. Deal breaker. Okay. And obviously the great Ethan would never do any of these things. This is completely hypothetical. You meet a guy, smoke show, handsome, I don't know what you're into, young Gerard Butler, I don't know. But he wears a tinted lip gloss, like has shiny lips, but otherwise is handsome. He has a Centurion card, a black Amex, but like literally every time you guys go out, and it's flavored. It's either tangerine, something fancy. Is that a deal breaker?
1000%, that's a deal breaker. I could not handle that. I mean, my lips aren't even glossy all the time. To have him like showing me up, it's a tinted balm. We've got like a little sparkly pink action happening. Different strokes for different folks. So, no shade to anybody. But I just don't think I could handle just like a perfectly glossed pout on my partner. I don't think I can handle that.
No.
You go, Ben. You go.
I'm out. No, I don't want that.
Give Olivia a hypothetical.
Oh, okay. A hypothetical. As Josh said, man is absolutely perfect. Perfect the same way Centurion card, chiseled jaw, all the stuff, whatever you're into. Except he wears transition lenses.
Again, I'm sorry, but I feel so shallow, but I'm going to have to say that might be a deal breaker too.
You can't. That was the right answer. You can't go from the outside in and be half tinted, half not.
No.
Done.
The tint is too much. It's too much.
Okay, I got one. He's perfect. Handsome. Got it all going on. 6-pack. But every time you guys are going out, he says, "Are we going to go partay or what?"
I'm in. I take him.
I also think I'd have to take him. I love
he sounds like a hoot.
Yeah, good time.
Okay, he also wears a crossbody bag. Like one of those like fanny packs that goes across your torso.
Oh.
Every time.
every time you guys are out.
Is it like one of the fashionable Euro ones that's like
yes,
it is.
Yes,
1000% I'm still in.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm hard out if he's wearing the crossbody Euro. I have one more. Perfect. I love the way we describe perfect, Josh. Chiseled, 6-pack.
Yeah.
Perfect. The opposite of me. He's perfect, but he only wears Ed Hardy t-shirts.
Hard pass. I can't do that. I can't handle that.
We need to bring back Ed Hardy.
Okay.
Those shirts went hard.
He's perfect, but no matter whether you're going to a black tie affair or just a random date night, he's wearing Haviana thongs.
And by Haviana thong, do you mean like a flip flop or like the underwear?
No, the Haviana thong, like
I'm unfamiliar.
The flip-flop.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. No, you can't have your toes out all the time. Reserve that for a special occasion.
Okay.
I don't
Respect.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Oh, that's a good question too. What if there was a guy? Because like, I feel like, in my experience, not everyone. Not speaking in generalities here. Women are celebrated for wearing a fun undergarment, but if a man does, run for the hills.
Yeah.
Is that a deal breaker, Olivia?
You know what? I'll be honest. Nothing like this has come across my desk. So
Like a cheetah print,
like
or
a cheetah print. I don't know. I mean,
mesh. It's like a laundry bag material.
God, a laundry bag material. That's a lot. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. But I could get down with a fun print. That sounds like it's playful. What a time. The mesh detailing, I feel like that would just be incredibly uncomfortable. I'd be pretty concerned for your well-being after a day of like wearing that in a tight denim. Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm so shallow that I'm almost out on a guy wearing underwear that isn't black. like any other color, I think I'm out. White, shit stain, okay?
Ew.
Any other color, you're going to wear red briefs? What are you, nuts? Red briefs? No. Imagine me, Josh, in red briefs.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. What I would think is, he got a deal at Nordstrom Rack. Like,
Yeah, on red briefs.
dude, there are 2-packs. Here's the thing about me. I don't wear only black. I hate to break it, because I go to Nordstrom Rack, and the kind of high-end Calvin Klein, the cut that I like, which is their best one, in my opinion, they sell a 2-pack, and it's a dark gray and a navy blue. And I have I have about 10 navies, 10 grays, and 10 black. And I switch them out. But they also have a red and a light gray, and I never get it.
Of course. By the way, you wearing a gray and a navy, I'll let it slide, okay?
Thank you.
I'll let it slide.
God bless you.
But the red, I once accidentally bought a pack online that came with the red and brown. Oof. Out. Sorry. Can't do it. I can't.
Nuts.
I had to throw them away.
Yeah, I get it. Should we do another story?
We should do a story, yeah. Would love to hear of something hilarious going on in the news.
Well, did you know that 1 in 3 Gen Z workers are too scared to use office bathroom? They're literally scared S-less. For a generation that likes expressing their emotions, Gen Z keeps a lot bottled up inside. A whopping 1 in 3 Zoomers is scared to use the bathroom at the office, according to a recent study by online bathroom appliance purveyor. The UK-based Bazaar surveyed more than 1,000 employees on their workplace loo habits and calculated the impact of bathroom breaks on company productivity. According to the study, 1 in 12 employees have never gone number 2 at work, while 34% are scared to use the facilities.
All I have to say is they didn't survey any Jews. We could not possibly control not taking a shit post coffee in the morning. No way. Unless there's a serious problem going on, i.e. constipation. This is Josh's least favorite topic.
I hate this.
You're going to have to go. And if you're not, you're subjecting yourself to some physical pain. This is no good. Go, do your business. If you're worried about the smell, bring a little spritz. Bring something, a little poopery, so that you can make yourself feel better, okay? Bring a dude wipe to elevate your experience. But ladies, start taking more dumps at the office.
I'm cutting this out. It's so gross. Yuck. Yucky, as Ben would say. Yucky. Oh, man. Well, there's another. There was one I wanted to. I got one set up, and I got it. Where the frick is it? It was really important, and I think it was good. We don't need to talk about Brianna and Zach Bryan, right?
We can if you want to.
I think we just are clearly team Brianna here. We love Brianna. She's the greatest.
Love, queen.
Love, total
Yep.
queen. Utter queen.
Total queen. No, that's it.
Super queen.
She wants to come back on the podcast and like talk like intimate details. No problem.
Open
and it
and
actually,
back.
you know what's funny? If you remember, she was on the show and she's like, "No, don't talk about that with us." And maybe that's like maybe we should have known. Like,
Don't talk about like cut some things.
She had come to us and she had said that I think she had spoken about their relationship on the podcast, and she had politely asked us to remove it, which we did.
Of course.
But maybe that was because, you know, this guy's a little bit loco over there, and if he heard it, there would have been some big balagan.
Balagan, which for anyone who doesn't know means a big mess. Yes, I just, again, to reiterate, Brianna is the greatest. Just, and you know what? It's like really, and I like seeing this no matter what, because breakups are hard no matter what, but like to see how Dave and Josh have been this like cohesive team behind her warms the heart.
It's super cool.
Isn't
what they're
it?
doing is really, really cool. Completely turning the tables, all with her saying, no, fuck you and your 12 million. It's just so badass because that's a lot of money. And people think she's crazy. They're like, how don't you take 12 million? Do you know the stress that she'd need to live under every single day having an NDA? Being a public person, talking, worrying about what she's going to say, and if she's going to have 3 of that million just snatched.
Yeah.
This was the move. This was the move. She lives in peace. She tells her truth. Hopefully she writes a book. She'll make far more money than the 12 million. She'll be better off for it. Team Bree. Team Bree.
Team Bree, and as someone who has never signed an NDA either, I'll say shout out Bree. Much respect.
Shout out Bree. She should start a podcast, though. I don't know if you've thought of this, Miss Chicken Fry, but you should start a podcast called Baked Bree, where you, if you want, you could get high and eat cheeses, or it could be a baking show about baking Brie. Either works, but Baked Brie, I think, is an amazing name.
I love it. This kid went to school for marketing. Should we get to a speak pipe?
Yes.
Speak pipes are questions or advice, and we will answer them on the podcast, but make sure they're brief. Brevity is key. Go to speakpipe.com/goodguys, and maybe we'll air your question on the show. Oh, article. It's just the best. You should see the entertainment center that my wife and I have in our house right now. It's so cute. And we weren't sure, right? Because, you know, with Article, you can literally find any kind of furniture you're looking for and in any kind of style, from mid-century modern to coastal, industrial, Scandi. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cute. Okay. And we found exactly what we needed because they've got all the styles. Plus, they have a team of designers that are all about finding the perfect balance between style, quality, and price. And the best part was it was fast and affordable. And by the way, it shipped right to our house. We didn't have to rent a truck. Have you ever done this before where you go to a furniture place? They're like, yeah, we don't do delivery. Are you crazy? Well, they do affordable shipping across the US and Canada. They won't leave you waiting around. You pick the delivery time and they'll send you updates every step of the way. And it's just this delightful process of this great design furniture. And it's an online only model. So they're able to cut out the middleman, right? They get you those prices by disrupting the space. Article is approaching furniture in the right way. Plus, they have a great customer care team that can make sure your experience is smooth and stress-free. Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. To claim, visit article.com/goodguys and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout. That's article.com/goodguys for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Okay, this next speak pipe's from Anonymous.
Hi guys, this is Michelle. I'm a huge moron. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I just had a quick question, wanted a male perspective. So I am newly pregnant and pregnant with our first child. Body's going through a lot of changes. I've had a lot more respect for what women do. And I was just talking to my husband and brought up a theoretical topic that if down the line we have 4 kids, our family's complete, would he get a vasectomy? He was vehemently against this. And I kind of got annoyed. I'm like, I'm going through all this stuff. Men don't have to do much in regards to pregnancy. Obviously, you guys are going to be good fathers, but besides the point, is that too much to ask for my husband to get a vasectomy? And again, this is theoretical. We don't even have our first baby yet, but just the thought that he wouldn't even comprehend it when I've been on birth control since I was like 15 just feels unfair. So I just wanted a male's perspective. Am I being crazy, or is he?
Wow, this is heavy. I was all on his side until the birth control at 15 piece. So I think we got to break this down. I think that it is insane to be having an argument about something that's not going to happen for 10 or 15 years. So one, I would shelf it. If you haven't even had your first kid and you're considering having more, I would shelf it. That said, I do think it's a little crazy to ask your husband to have a vasectomy, unless he like demanded that you were on birth control. Like if he said, I need you on birth control so we can just go hog wild, then okay, you can say back to him, I want you to get a vasectomy so we can go hog wild. If it was your choice to be on birth control as a birth control mechanism, I don't know. I don't think that they're comparable between a procedure and taking a pill. Because there are pills that men can take to shoot blanks.
There are?
I don't know if that's I probably made that up.
You did. You did.
You couldn't just let it slide.
That would
It's
be
possible.
Ben. That would be bigger than Ozempic. That would win the
By the way,
Nobel Prize.
why can't we make that? We should. We should make that.
Yeah,
we can make that.
Let's add that to the list with the anti-cancer pill.
Yeah, we're gonna make both of them.
No problem.
And,
You have a minor in chemistry.
We'll make it. And then I had one other thought here. No, I don't know. No, I don't think you can ask him to do that. Oh, the other thought was, by the time you're done having kids, wouldn't you think that he wouldn't need a vasectomy anymore, Josh?
No.
Wouldn't God have taken care of things by then with the biological clock?
I think you're way off on this one, Benny boy.
Okay. You think she can demand the vasectomy?
Okay, first, I think you are dead on with what you first said, which is the thing this is all hanging on, which is theoretical questions like this is a recipe for disaster.
Agreed.
There is no need because, again, it's all theoretical. So, listen, once this guy, let's say you have these 4 kids, once this guy goes through 4 kids of sleep deprivation, poopy diapers, preschool, potty training, he's gonna self-vasect. Okay, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do a back room one by himself. He's gonna look it up on YouTube. Okay, you're gonna be like, honey, why are you heating up that knife? We'll be like, be quiet. No. So don't worry about all that. You know what? I don't think this is TMI, but I think she brings up an excellent point, and I don't think it's worth. And please, Olivia, tell me if I'm saying the right thing here. Birth control is not nothing. Like, and growing up, like, I didn't understand it completely until I was with someone who was on it and then off it, and the way they were affected by it. And for some people, it is not a big deal, but it's a bunch of hormones in your body that can make you feel crazy, right, Olivia?
Yeah, I started birth control when I was 17, and I went off of it after about 9 months on it because it made me truthfully insane.
Yeah.
I was so anxious. I ended up getting diagnosed with an anxiety disorder because of it. And so it does have a really insane impact on women. And I think from her perspective, there's the common thought, I guess, is that a vasectomy is technically reversible or what have you. And, instead of having a constant flow of hormones, but yeah, birth control can be pretty insane. It's not nothing, but vasectomy is not nothing either.
Or you could just practice safer sex. I don't know if
right.
you guys didn't hear what I said, but what I meant to say was if he forced her to take birth control, then that's fucked up and she can force him to get a vasectomy. Mm-hmm. But if she chose to have birth control, to take birth control, and yes, they're it's widely regarded that birth control it has a lot of side effects. I'm not saying that it's not right for the right people, but it has certainly side effects, and it's a huge thing for a girl to do. So, but unless he forced you to do it, if you were just I want to have a a guarantee that we can have unprotected sex and I won't get pregnant. Like, there are ways to be safe adults without being on birth control, was all I was trying to say. And so if he forced her to do it, then she should be able to force him to get a vasectomy. If she was on birth control because she wanted to be, I think it's equally his choice to not want a surgery that twists his nuts.
Totally. I just think, like, if you're, you know, if you have a bunch of kids and someone goes off, like is on birth control in their 20s and then they go off of it because you're having kids and every couple of years, and maybe you just like, and then just be like, just get back on it, like Papa Zyrtec. It's like, it's a big thing. And I think,
agreed.
And what's wild is, right, if you think about it, it's like, you're doubling the amount of estrogen and female hormones in your body. Imagine if, like, men took a pill that, like, doubled the amount of, like, male hormones, testosterone. Would be fucking yoked. No,
it would be fucking sick.
I paid for that. But men would be walking around with roid rage all day, because, like, everything that makes us, like, insufferable would be to the 10th power, right? So I understand that.
I don't know if this is true or if I read something that wasn't true, but I believe that I read that there are women who were on birth control forever, went off birth control, and couldn't even look at their husbands. They're like, I married this guy. Like, it changes your perception on your partner as well.
Whoa.
Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not. Olivia, have you heard that?
Yes, I have heard that, and it is true.
Aha! I didn't make it up.
It has something to do with, like, the pheromones and how you perceive that, because it affects your hormones so much. It's crazy.
So the underground talk, Josh, is that birth control was actually created so that women would like their annoying ass husbands and be more subservient.
You know what? We wouldn't need birth control if we just banned cargo shorts. If we banned cargo shorts and lazy boys and orthotic shoes, then just women would be more attracted to men.
They would, absolutely. But
c'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Wow, look at us.
C'est la vie.
Getting serious, but in a funny way. God, we're so cool.
We're so good. All I know is I've had two buddies of mine get vasectomies from the same guy in Santa Monica, and my boy Len called me on the way, and he's sober, but they gave him a Valium beforehand because, like, you know, it's an in-office procedure, so you're not getting, like, laughing gas or any of that good. They just numb it. It's very, like, it's done pretty easily nowadays, but they just numb a little area around the taint, and then they just go in, snip, boom, boom. They cauterize it. A little smoke comes up. Oh, there's a new pope, and all of a sudden you can't have kids anymore. And my buddy Len called me, being a sober guy, on this Valium on the way there. His wife was driving, and he goes, "Bro, I'm gonna have a couple of these vasectomies if I get Valium every time."
Does it stop the flow? What does it stop the flow of? Like, do you get the same amount of testosterone?
Yeah.
No, right? You do?
Mm-hmm. Everything is the same except the part that makes that. Without getting too descriptive.
Except that good cum.
But you still have it. Oh. This is the episode. This is where Lauren and Michael Bostic call us and goes, you know, we've decided to go in a different direction. You actually don't fit the Dear Media.
That
I don't know.
That good cum.
Title.
That good cum.
Lauren and Michael talk about some wild shit on their pod too, so I think we're in good company.
We're in great company. We're in great company.
Ugh, I hate you. Terrible. Olivia, I'm sorry about us. This is horrible. At least there's video evidence.
This is what happened when we speak for 15 minutes about birth control, okay? We earned it.
Should we get to What Are You Nuts?
Yes, we should.
Our What Are You Nuts moment of the week is our gripes with people, places, and things that are sticking in our craw, big or small. I'll start. I wrote a movie, And
Ooh.
I'm going to hopefully direct it. I think I am. And my wonderful agents, my agency, they're fabulous. Love them. Very lucky to be with them. This is a new thing for me. So I'm talking to different agents. I'm learning a different process because I'm always the actor kind of singing for my soup, praying that I get the role. But now I'm like the one offering the role. And I am just getting a view into how crazy this business of mine is. Because we basically, they say, put a list together for your lead character, who you want to play the main lead role. And we got to get a name for financing. We got to get somebody good. So I put names together and they read the list and they go, don't even try. These people are too famous. They won't even read it. They won't even look at it because, it's a little independent movie, of course. Understandable, right? So I go, okay, let's go old school, babe. Let's hold auditions. Let's find an unknown. Let's find a young Josh Peck, somebody who can really do the work. They go, what are you, nuts? You need a name. So my answer is, what are you, nuts? This business is nuts. It seems impossible, but we'll see.
First of all, what are you nuts for just telling me about this now? I demand a small role. It can be small, but I demand a small role.
It'll
okay?
happen. It's happening
Great.
for you.
And if you need any help, I will manifest this thing into $1 billion project. You let me know.
Call your Montclair gifting guy. Maybe he'll put some money in.
We don't need him. We got plenty of folks.
Okay.
Trust me.
Great.
The next, just because now I'm thinking about this, don't ever let some agent tell you that you can't get Tom Cruise. Because if you want Tom Cruise, we're going to call Tommy. We're going to show him the script. And he's going to tell you to your face that he doesn't like it. But nobody's going to tell you. But nobody's going to tell you that you can't put it in front of Tom Cruise. Okay?
I like a no right to the face.
I want to know from you, not from your agent that never showed it to the person at all, okay? Because they fucking do that. Great What Are You Nuts. My What Are You Nuts is totally different, and it might offend some people, but I think I will course correct. My What Are You Nuts is the Hershey's Kiss, okay?
Interesting.
Hershey's Kisses are a What Are You Nuts. Too much work, Josh, for too little reward. I want chocolate, okay? I'm craving that good milk chocolate. Ozempic is on day 7 of 7. I'm having sugar cravings. All I want is Hershey's chocolate. I pick up a Kiss. You unwrap the tinfoil. You pull out the thing. There's a piece of tinfoil still stuck on it. You take it out. You put it in your mouth. By the time that's done, you're ready for the next one. There is too much work in the Hershey's Kiss. So this got me thinking, okay, maybe I should just buy Hershey's bars. That's probably a better solution to my problem. Or unwrapped Hershey's Kisses in a large bag. I don't know if it exists. That would also be a problem solver here.
Yeah.
But the Hershey's Kiss is a What Are You Nuts.
That's right, Hershey. You heard it here first.
The Hershey's Kiss is nuts.
Tonight, Ben, I'm going out, tomorrow night, I'm taking my brother-in-law, Will, who's about to have a baby next week, to a beautiful Italian dinner with my brother-in-law and his brother-in-law, and we're going out for an Italian dinner. Care of Dorcia, shout out Dorcia, and the only thing that would make it better would be if you were here.
I would absolutely love to be there, and I wish that I could be. And if they have Hershey's Kisses as you walk out, throw them in the trash.
I will stand on business if I see one.
Don't even look at them. Folks, that's our show. What a show it was. 5 stars. If not, what are you, nuts? Listen to us on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on Josh's YouTube. Share our clips, Instagram and TikTok. TikTok and Instagram. Mondays and Thursdays, folks. We will see you next time.